Hey guys, Roman Reaper here, it's back with another quick cinema trip video. So, I'm outside the cinema right now, about to head in and watch the arguably one of the most divisive film of the year already, Halloween Ends. It's so interesting to me how divisive this already is, and it's only been out a few days. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what end of the scale I fall on, and I'm curious to see if Evil actually fucking dies tonight, just so I don't have to listen to Evil Dies Tonight chanted repeatedly over and over again. So yeah, I'm gonna head in now, get my snacks, get my seat, and watch Halloween Ends. See, I got a popcorn here and a Sprite, ready to hopefully watch Evil Die Tonight. Hopefully. Okay, so Halloween Ends. Just got back from seeing it a little bit ago. Now, if you've been following this film, then you know Jamie Lee Curtis has been talking it up, saying that it will make people angry, and judging by the reaction online, that's proven true. But what did I think of it? Let's find out. So, Halloween Ends follows Laurie Strode 4 years on from the events of Halloween 2018 and Halloween Kills. She's trying to get her memoirs published to chronicle her experiences with the horrors of Haddonfield. And meanwhile, her granddaughter Alison is showing feelings towards an outcasted Haddonfield resident named Corey Cunningham, who has been accused of killing a young child while babysitting. And all the while, we're building up to the re-emergence of the Shape himself and the showdown of the year. So, the divisive reaction online has obviously, knowing that I went in with slightly lower expectations anyway, but I went in also kind of blind because the trailers don't give away much. I think I maybe skimmed through the trailer, but so I could go into this as blind as possible and be surprised by how much I liked or didn't like, how different it was, because what everyone was talking about. And now it's time for the red hot take of the year, because you know what? I really enjoyed it. It is bold and ballsy. It is not the film you're expecting it to be. Like, if you're just going into this expecting scenes of Michael Myers killing people brutally, prepare to be disappointed, because there's a lot more to it than that. It's, for the first two acts anyway, it's almost more of a character piece, and it is compelling to watch. Yes, you sort of have that early feeling of, how does this connect to Halloween and Michael Myers? But once it clicks, it's super exciting to watch, and even getting to that point is very interesting. It's a narrative about, legacy and passing on the torch, and also about, like, whether evil is what people see in you, an external thing, or rather if it's something that just festers deep inside. It's extremely compelling stuff, and it's that proper narrative through line which, makes it so interesting to watch, and it pays off in bold and unexpected ways. It takes twists and turns that you probably will not see coming. Okay, yeah, the messages do somewhat get a little muddled in places in among all the killing and the Michael Myers stuff, but it's very interesting to see unfold. It also helps as well that the characters that we spend time with in the film are extremely compelling company. Jamie Lee Curtis once again is fantastic as Laurie Strode. Perfectly selling her her newfound pace, but also her her paranoia, her fear, and eventually just her hard badass self making a return. It's a properly compelling performance. And Andy Marichak as Allison is also good once again. That she has really good chemistry with the film's newcomer Corey, and I really liked seeing their relationship develop. And I also liked Allison's arc of trying to move on. Oh, and speaking of Corey, this is the thing that people have been talking about with this film. And you know what? I really liked him. I know a lot of people don't, but I do. His arc is genuinely so compelling and interesting, and I really wasn't expecting it. Like, it's again, it takes twists and turns and takes some bold directions, but that's why it is so exciting to watch. And it also helps as well that Rohan Campbell, the actor who plays Corey, sells it perfectly. He's fantastic. We also have some fairly stereotypical slasher jock characters. They don't there's not too much depth to them, but it's so entertaining watching them get their comeuppance. Right? And yeah, the kills are super entertaining. It's not a particularly kill heavy film. It's mainly towards the later half of the film where they start to become more prevalent. But they're brutal and exciting to watch. There's a standout one being one involving someone's tongue being cut off. It's probably grisly stuff. But that's not the focus of the film. The focus of the film is more on like the messages and the narrative and the characters. Until the second half, and specifically the final act, when yes, it's all built into the showdown of the year. Michael Myers versus Laurie Strode. And it delivers in spades. It is thrilling and satisfying and a proper adrenaline rush, and it's violent, and yeah, it is well worth the price of admission. It is such a satisfying payoff to this trilogy, to this quadrilogy, because it's connected to the original film, but none of the rest of the franchise. And it does maybe come kind of suddenly, and it sort of rushes a bit to get there, but I think the fact that it happens just out of nowhere just adds to that just excitement, because you don't know when it's coming, but once it does, it hits you hard. And yeah, not really got too much more to say on Halloween Ends. I really enjoyed it, despite the hoo-ha online, and yeah, and to its credit, it does end and wraps it all up in a very satisfying manner. And yeah, just don't go into this expecting to be a film about the murder man doing the stabby thing, because you're gonna be disappointed. Overall, I'm gonna give Halloween Ends a 7.5 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. definitely see it on the big screen, because who knows, you might as well. So, that's my thoughts on Halloween Ends. Let me know down in the comments, have you seen it? What did you think of it? What's your favourite Halloween film? Were you satisfied by the big showdown at the end? And do you think they're going to reboot this in about 6 years' time or so? Let me know all that down in the comments. Don't forget the thumbs up button if you enjoyed. Don't forget the subscribe button if you're new. And don't forget to turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload.